Yeah, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Man, let's see what we got here. Yeah. Welcome to Ask a Weed Head. NBA edition. Well, really just the Thunder edition. Check out my other sponsor, Dollars a Dope Digital Magazine. You know what I'm saying? You can go check them out at dollarsmag.sociallyhood.club. I'm live. Yes, I'm reading while I'm doing my thing. I'm reading it. Yeah, buddy. And I always remember, man, this stuff is my opinion. This is strictly my opinion. This has nothing to do with any sports writers or any magazines or anything of that nature. This is strictly my opinion. What's up with it though? This your boy Bobby Dollars. I'm back doing my Thunder report today. Hey, look, man, we talking about the Thunder, baby, remixed. You hear me? 2017 edition. I'm proud of my boys, man. We didn't overcome adversity. You know what I'm saying? Like a damn slave trade or something. Like we didn't straight overcame adversity and we didn't became one. You feel me? But good morning to y'all, man. First, I want to say, man, you know, shout out to Kevin Durant. Even though I'm not happy with the fact that he's not a Thunder anymore, you know, I still don't wish that kind of injury on nobody, man. You know, whether it's a hyperextension or a sprain or, you know what I'm saying, anything of that nature, you know, I feel bad for that brother, man. And I'm really hoping that none of the conspiracies jump off with, oh, he shouldn't have left the Thunder. God punishing him. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. God ain't punishing that brother for making a decision on his life. The one that punished him was the Jaja Pachula dude. You know what I'm saying? He is horrible, man. That dude is garbage, and he just hurt y'all number one player. He just hurt y'all team bad. And then gonna stand over Russ like he a mob boss. Whatever. Anyway, that's here nor there. Now, let's talk about what we really came to talk about today. The OKC Thunder. You dig? That's what I'm talking about, baby. OKC, man. Hey, look here. Last night, watching my boys play the Jazz, that was epic. I knew it was in them. You know what I'm saying? I've been hashtagging for like the last week, man. Doug McAdultery and I think I said his name wrong. And Alex Abrinas, man. Hey, these boys are the Tsunami brothers. You hear me? You got Clay and Steph. They the Splash brothers. Let me get my hands in the camera. The Splash brothers. But hey, we got the Tsunami bros. You dig what I'm saying? Because when these boys go, they go hard. You know what I'm saying? Hey, check it out. The Thunder just went 12 for 12 in the first quarter, man, last night. And then still came out, you know what I'm saying, with 15 threes in the game as a whole, as a team. Even Grant hit a three last night. I'm proud of these boys, man. You know, it's big business. Pulling in Taj Gibson and then pulling in Doug, man. That was awesome because we actually needed that in our front court. And we also needed it on that wing, too. As you see, like in my other video when I had said something about it, about Doug, he's a stop and pop shooter. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nothing stopping his flow. He even like edged Russ on, like give me the ball, and still banged it. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of confidence we need on the floor. Like when you got that kind of confidence, you know what I'm saying, in your point guard, and then the shooters around them too, you can't lose. And that's kind of how it is with Golden State. You know, they got confidence in their shooters with Clay and with KD, and then they got confidence in their point guard with Steph. So, you know, it's no point in them ever losing when they know they can depend on each other. And this is the aim that we at. I told y'all, man, Sam Presti is a genius, man, and Billy Donovan is like his little child, you know what I'm saying? Because Billy Donovan shout out to Eric Horn, man. You know what I'm saying? He's an Oklahoma writer, man. I kind of tweeted with him just a tad bit earlier today about you know what I'm saying, the 3-point offense that I mentioned in my other video. So what I was saying basically was like, if Billy Donovan pop out, say, a 3-point offense with, say, Victor Oladipo at the 1, put Alex Abrinas at the 2, put Doug McDermott at the 3, put Jeremy Grant at the 4, and Enes Kanter at the 5. And that would be your 3-point offense. Now, my logic in this is this. Grant is a awesome blocker. He ain't got the best feet and the best movement as far as, defensive goes yet, but he has great awareness, and he kind of can get to the ball pretty fast because he's long and he athletic, you know what I'm saying? So he does a great job with getting to the ball and making his presence felt. That's all we need to make the opposing team stay out of the paint. They can only play the mid-range, you know what I'm saying, or take the perimeter, I like that on Jeremy Grant, and I like that on Enes Kanter too, because Kanter, he puts a big body down there and a good presence, but he's an awesome offensive rebounder. Well, if you spread the floor with Doug and with Alex, and you got Oladipo, who is also a 3-point threat, and they never know if he gonna pull up or he gonna take it to the cup. You know what I'm saying? If he can draw in the defense, taking it to the cup, like he finna pass to Grant, or like he finna dish it off to Kanter and bounce pass it out to Doug, or you know what I'm saying, give a good short pass out to Alex, that mid-range and that 3-point is always open. So it ain't no reason why, you know what I'm saying, we couldn't at least advance, I want to say, an extra maybe 8 to 15 points, you know what I'm saying, just off of that alone, and that ain't got nothing to do with Grant getting rebounds and putting them back, Kanter getting rebounds and putting them back, all that kind of good stuff too, man. I mean, like, my logic is give Russ an opportunity to breathe and let Vic run it a little bit. And now we just signed Norris Cole, which Norris Cole, man, in his older age, I'm sure he probably done slowed down a little bit. But back in 2012, when that boy played with Miami and we lost them finals, he balled out. I mean, I can't deny that. I'm not finna sit here and lie and act like he ain't a good passer, like he ain't accurate at the 3 whenever he get hot. You know what I'm saying? He can be microwave. I mean, I kind of like what Sam Presti done, man. He gave us 2 vets in Taj Gibson and Norris Cole. Taj Gibson is a good locker room presence. He gave us 2 shooters in Alex Abrinas and Doug McDermott. You can't go wrong with that. He gave us pure athleticism with Victor Oladipo and Russell Westbrook. And then he gave us some solid foundation down low with Sabonis, with Kanter, and with Adams. Now, we still got Houston on the bench. We still got Collison on the bench. We still got Singler on the bench. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like we don't have reserves for a minute or two to let people get a breather. But I see where they're going with this, and in all honesty, I really think that that Sam Presti should sign Taj and Doug and secure them for the 18 season too, to keep them with Russ. That compatibility would be there, and it would be awesome. Of course, Abrinas ain't going nowhere, and Oladipo ain't going nowhere. But I'm thinking, if we kind of use the rest of this season to pattern out our flow and get rhythmic, you know what I'm saying, that athleticism is just going to fall into place. And once it do that, it ain't going to be no stopping us, man. I mean, as you can see last night when we played against the Jazz, you know what I'm saying, our athleticism outshined them like maybe 100 to 1. Even so, had Rodney Hood pushing Russell Westbrook to try to keep him from shooting simply because he was moving so fast. Like, if our team could match Russell Westbrook's instinct and his drive ability, you know what I'm saying, then I'm thinking in the back of my mind, our athleticism as a whole will break down the entire NBA and keep everybody winded. Like, conditioning is something that's a number one factor. Like, all the years I've been coaching and training, I've always told kids, I've always told adults, you got to be good in condition, because when you condition, then your mind works fairly. I mean, like, at least fairly decent. If you're tired, you make irrational decisions. When you're tired, your thought process stutter steps. That's something that you don't need when you're playing in a physical sport. football, basketball, hockey, rugby, anything like that, man. When you tired, you mentally break down, and once you break down mentally, your whole physicality is done. Like, there's nothing. You'll wind up hurt, or you'll wind up, that's kind of how KD got hurt last night. It's still the first quarter, and Zaza are already tired. How are you falling on the ground and hurting getting your other players hurt, and it ain't been 7 minutes into the game yet. Like, he mentally drained, he physically drained, his legs are heavy, he flat-footed, and then that one tip, that one hard nudge pushed him backwards, and he fell right on his ass and hurt the number one player on their team. So, that's what I always say with the conditioning, and I like that, I think OKC is going to be good. The Thunder going to be straight. Our shooting percentage has skyrocketed over the last 3 games. We 4-0 right now, back from the break, because we won that game before the break. And I don't see too many people stopping us right now, especially not in our schedule, in our calendar schedule. We got some teams that just ain't gonna move like we move, and I can see us going. We're gonna beat Portland tomorrow. I know we're gonna beat Portland, and then after that we'll be 5-0, and I think we're gonna go about 3 more games before we even get winded. So look at the Thunder in a 10-0 run if we can, man. If Russ stay healthy and they use their shooters like they did last night, it ain't going to be no stopping us, man. 15 threes made by a team in the game, man. That was history in OKC. You know what I'm saying? They did their thing, man. And once Victor Oladipo come back, Oladipo, that's a whole nother option, and right now the Thunder got their back against the wall, man, and we fighting. And with KD getting hurt, bad as I hate to say it, with him getting hurt, the whole Western Conference chances just skyrocketed, man. Everybody just moved up a spot, you know what I'm saying? And it's going to be some changes made. It's going to be some fun stuff to watch on TV coming up, man. And again, man, shout out to Eric Horn, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you responding to my tweet, bro, and, talking a little Thunder Talk with me today. You know what I'm saying? That's what kind of brought me to my live broadcast because of what we were saying. But I like it, man. I absolutely like it. Taj Gibson says he wants to stay. He says his agent is trying to work out a deal. Dude ain't even been in OKC a week, and he already see the potential and what lies ahead, man. So, he want to stay. And Dougie McThunder Buckets, he said that he wants to make OKC his home. He said he don't see himself playing for another team after this one, which is awesome, you know what I'm saying, when you bring in new people and they love the organization like that. That's a good thing, you know what I'm saying. Next, Norris Cole, I don't think they're gonna keep him past the summer. Come July, he probably gonna be gone unless he come in there and do a couple cartwheels and dunk on about 5 or 6 people. He gonna have to do some work in there for Norris Cole to stay with OKC. But I think using him, renting him, filling that position right now as the 15th man was a absolute option. It was a great move by Sam Presti. Billy Donovan is like happy right now. He giddy as hell. Shit, I'm excited because even after the game, Russ didn't even look winded, man. He didn't even look tired. Normally he look a little winded. He looked like he want to kind of relax a little bit, want to sit down for a few minutes. But lately here, after these last 3 games, he been chill, you know what I'm saying? And again, like I told y'all, watch out for Jeremy Grant. Hey, that young boy gonna grow up into something, man. I'm looking at Karl Malone on him. Hey, he gonna be the next Karl Malone, man. And once his body get developed and he gets solid, whoo, I bet you anything Shaq and them start talking about that boy. And if we make second round playoffs and he involved like he involved right now, stretching the floor, shooting the 3, and dunking on cats like he did, man, that dude gonna be a powerhouse later on down the line, man. He gonna be a powerhouse. If he gets smart enough, his IQ rise, man, he could play the game like Tim Duncan for real, because he patient, you know what I'm saying? He real patient, you know what I'm saying? But I love my Thunder Talk, man. That's what I'm here for today, just to talk that Thunder shit, talk that OKC, baby. You see the Grays, you see the T's and Thunders and all that, you see it. I love it, baby. I love it. You know what I'm saying? And again, man, check me on Twitter. Check us out. You know what I'm saying? Go to my social network at Dollars Mag. I was hanging on them right now. And John Wall, he already said, you know, he think he the best point guard in the NBA, and he's kind of Russell Westbrook-esque ish. He kind of modeled his game after Russ, you know what I'm saying? And you can actually kind of see it, you know what I'm saying? The boy quick, you know what I'm saying? He moves and he'll dunk on your ass. I mean, he's very aggressive when he play, and I like that in him. But you know, everybody can't be Russell Westbrook, man. You know, but when it's all said and done, man or machine, you know what I'm saying? You got to look at Russell Westbrook and you got to realize what you got in that man. You know what I'm saying? Russell Westbrook, you got the point guard hybrid, man. He got like the IQ of in presence of Magic Johnson. He clutch like Larry Bird. You know what I'm saying? His gameplay and his presence is like Michael Jordan. He got the build and the strength like Karl Malone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, like the dude is a hybrid, man. He's like the new point guard. This is where everybody needs to model their point guard after right now, because after this man walk away, it ain't gonna be no such thing as a point guard position if it ain't like this one. You know what I'm saying? But again, man, thanks. I appreciate everybody watching, coming through, checking me out. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. It's gonna be some upgrades and some changes I'm about to make to the whole program soon. So I appreciate it. Enjoy.
I cannot believe what I am